going back. Anyway, all right, so if we can pull an extra deal a week, that's going to make us, that 12, get near the bonuses because it's over average. So, you know, instead of sitting there going, how am I going to sell this many cars this month? You already know you're going to do that. NADA average says you're going to do that. And you're all above average, that's why you're here. So, what's going to do that? Well, we already talked about the people that we did sell. If you set them up, you should be getting some referrals from them. Now, you know, don't be disappointed if they don't send you 10 people the first month. You'll be lucky if they send you 3 people between when they took delivery and when they buy their next car. All right? So it's not, each customer is not going to bring you a volume of customers. If they bring you 1, that's great. We just don't know which one and when. So we do it with all of them. So the majority, where we have our work, is in the people we don't sell. Those are the ones, if we bring them back, that's where we're going to get those extra 3.5 deals and get you guys into your bonus money. Okay? And when you figure that out, you do that, then you go back and you add 1 to it, and now you're in bigger bonus money, plus your commissions. All right? So, what are we going to do? Customer leaves, right? They didn't take delivery of the car. When do we call them? When do we contact them? What do we do?
Within 24 hours.
Okay? What's that?
So we need to contact them within 24 hours still?
Well, with today's technology, why don't we
Text.
as we watch our taillights go up? Thanks for coming in. Right?
Yeah. You'd really recommend texting somebody?
Absolutely.
That's so impersonal.
Oh, no. Let me ask you a question.
What's that?
If you called my cell right now, what would it get?
What do you mean?
Get
what happened?
you
If
give
I called
what?
my cell right now.
It'll probably give your voicemail.
Yeah. Okay. During today, how many calls have I answered?
I don't know.
None.
Well, that would be none.
Oh.
I mean, while I was in here, I should have rephrased it. You guys didn't see me answer the phone, right?
No.
No. So, it's not going to happen. Okay? Today's buyer is texting. Hey, thanks for coming in. Any questions, give me a call. You don't have to make it long. You know, tell you what I'm going to do. Let's make a deal. Let's do this. Text them immediately.
They're actually texting when they drive. Hey, girl, I just bought this new car. Yada, yada, yada. I mean, they're texting when they're leaving.
That gap insurance.
They're telling everybody. That's right. They might be texting their insurance company. Yeah. All right. So now, all right. So the first thing you want to do is text them as soon as possible. Right? That's high tech. Low tech. As soon as you're done texting, I'm telling you, send them a thank you card. Right? Because that's going to show up in the mail in 3 days. Send it and forget it. Okay? 24 hours later, you're going to give them a call. Here's where the calls get different. When we did the delivery, all we did was we called up and said, hey, just want to thank you again. Pleasure doing business with you. Whatever you want to say. Are there any questions? All right? This one's different. They haven't done any business. Okay? So we want to go just flip it. Listen, I'm just calling to see if you had any questions. Now, if they do, that's excellent because you're back into your deal. You know, because their question will be, gee, do you think we can get any more from my trade? Gee, is there any way we can change the payment? Boy, do you have another one. If they're doing that, you're going to get them back in. All right? So ask that first. If they say, no, I really don't have any questions. Well, look, the other reason for my call is I really wanted to thank you for coming in. You know, all we have are opportunities. Thanks for letting me have one, so on and so forth. And then you want to have one thing new to tell them. I don't care what it is, ask your manager. All right? Maybe we can get you a few more dollars for your trade. Would it, if we got a better rate, that could lower your payment. Would that help? All right? Could be any one of those things. Gee, if I could find a car that was less expensive. All right? Get that. And then if they go, well, say, okay, let me ask you this. Would it be worth 15 minutes of your time for me to find that out? Okay? Would it be worth 15 minutes of your time for me to find that out? Now they're thinking you're going to call them back in 15 minutes. You're not. What you're going to do is they say, yeah, that'd be worth 15 minutes. Great. Would this afternoon or tomorrow be better for you to come down for about 15 minutes? Sell them an appointment. I challenge anybody. I've seen the best, I've worked with the best, and nobody consistently sells cars over the phone. Can't be done. It's too emotional a decision. They want to touch the leather. They want to see the blue glisten in the sun. They want to hear the turbo. They want to listen to the radio, watch the navigation. You cannot do that over the phone. All right? It's too easy. Who's been called by a telemarketer? Right? And how many of you have done this? Oh yeah, go ahead. No, what? Right? Yeah, okay, what? Okay? That's why you can't do it over the phone. Sell the appointment. All right? Second advantage to selling the appointment is selling is selling. If you're in a selling frame of mind and you sell that appointment and a customer walks in up the street, who's a better shot at selling them? Somebody who's already been selling or somebody who's relaxed and reading the paper? All right? Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross, always be closing, ABC. Right? And that's what you do. But close an appointment, sell appointments, then sell cars when they get here. All right? Every 24 hours. Then I would do it maybe every 48 hours after that. Okay? But have something new to say. Don't just call them up like a little 5-year-old. So you're going to buy? Hey, did I ask you yet if you're going to buy? Are you going to buy? Is today the day you're going to buy? Did you buy? Because what you're going to get is, oh, you did? Oh, somewhere else? What'd you get? Hey, best of luck. Maybe next time. Was I any good? You know, oh, hey, listen, could you send anybody my way? No, I don't hate anybody that much. You know?
I know you mentioned texting and calling and sending a thank you card. Would you recommend email?
Absolutely. If you can get their emails, oh, definitely.
Okay.
In fact, you can do really well with that. Say, hey, just want to send an email with thank you. By the way, would you mind if I sent you or kept you up to date on any specials or sales or savings? Should I continue to send them?
Right.
So that even if they don't buy now, they're in your database.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Speaking of which, if you're going to build a database, listen to me and listen to me very closely. You are no longer in the car business. You are no longer in the auto industry. You're in the names collecting business. And the person that collects the most names in their database will always win. If you have more people to talk to, you're going to sell more cars, yes or no?
Yes.
All right. If you have more people that you can email to tell them about the specials, do you see yourself having more customers, yes or yes?
Yes.
Right? Is that good or is that good?
Good.
Good.
Yeah, because like if you got captured, as many emails as possible, and say a sale was coming up, you could just send out a mass distribution.
Absolutely.
Say, hey, wanted to let you know we've got
Absolutely.
this coming up. But
My old girlfriend's a CPA with her own firm, right?
Yeah.
And she hired this company that drips, updates about tax stuff, just a touch once a month.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds people, oh, it's September, set up your appointment for your, year-end review and things like that. Is there any way to do that with cars? Kind of like, do you have like maybe an enthusiast file? Maybe
Could you
send
do
them
that?
Auto week links or?
Can it be done technology-wise? It can absolutely be done. What you're
Would be
looking
a
at is what's
value.
known as a double opt-in, which means they have got to give you permission to send it. You send it, then they say, I wanted it sent, continue sending.
Yeah.
It's pretty complicated, it's very expensive, and when you can afford that from your car sales commissions, I would highly recommend doing it.
Right.
Okay? And it brings up a good point. All of these things, do it when you can afford to do it. All right? But set it as a goal that you want to do it. In other words, earn your way to it, get it done, earn your way to the next thing, get it done. All right? I'm going to tell you tomorrow, what we're going to spend most of the time on is showing you how to do most of that for free. All right, now, is anybody that out of their budget?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. All right, so every 48 hours you want to give them a call. Now, they say until they buy or die. All right, now, death is a relative thing. If they say something like, Anthony, if you call me again, I'll kill you, that's considered like a die. You don't have to call him again. All right, but realistically, they will tell you if somebody is serious about buying, you're going to get them within 5 connections. First one's the visit to the dealership, second one's the first call, so on and so forth. If they haven't, after the 5th time that you've called them, if they haven't committed, put them on a back burner. Leave them on your email list, send them nice notes every now and then when you send everybody else one. All right? And the last thing is, ask them for referrals. Okay? Got it?